Welcome back, everybody. Andre with Eagle Express, the transportation company that deals with time-critical freight. Always something new, always something different. 99% of the time that's the case. Sometimes we do kind of the same loads, but or go to the same place. Maybe I do, just because, you know, sometimes around here, if they can't get a truck going that way, sometimes there is a lane, but that's very, very rare. Today there's something coming in at the airport, 17 cases of some sort, and then I'm taking those to Winthrop, Washington, which is about 190 miles, loaded miles. Hopefully the roads are open because there are some wildfires out there. I don't know what I'm picking up, and we'll see together. I usually do not know what it is unless I've been to a place before, you know, a place of pickup, and I know what they manufacture or what they ship. Then I know what they pick up, or then I know what I pick up. But otherwise, that's the beauty of the game here. You never know exactly what you're picking up. It's something going somewhere, so it's always something new, something hopefully adventurous. And today I brought my swim shorts, so we might go swimming, and I also brought my fishing bag, so we might go fishing as well. The rivers over there, they do have trout, they have bass, so I've got both things. I'm ready for fishing. Last time on the previous loads I wasn't ready, but today I actually have my bag too. I grabbed everything. I grabbed my swimming trunks, swimsuit, I grabbed my bag, and then I grabbed my chair too. So we'll see. On the way out, wife's like, what do you do? What do you think you're doing? Where do you think you're going? She's like, hurry up, get that delivered and then come home. But, you know, you guys know me. I don't really screw around out there. I do my best, try to get back to the family ASAP. Got business to run as well. Show you guys what the business is all about. So, in the end, it's a busy life. Honestly, my time goes by super quick. There's not enough hours in a day for me to finish everything. Honestly, there isn't. That's just kind of how it goes. Spokane Airport pickup, if I hadn't told you guys. And it delivers 190-ish miles. Sorry for my unclean windshield. Maybe I'll point it this way. Maybe it looks a little better this way. So, let's look together what we're picking up. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's going to the Forest Service. I wonder if it's going to the Wildfire firefighters. Sometimes when things go out there, that's how it is. Sometimes things go to schools. Sometimes things go to fire camps as well. So it'll be what it'll be. We'll find out together. 17 boxes all the way to the back of the van like that. I mean, I could have double stacked them or whatever I needed to do as well, but 17 boxes. It's firefighter stuff, so like laptops, maybe walkie-talkies for them, computers, whatever they use out there in their fire camps. And that's what I told you guys exactly before. I had a feeling that that's what it would be, because that's the fire capital of US, or Washington State anyways, is that Okanagan, Twisp, Wenatchee. You know, this is going to Winthrop, but it's all the same thing. Our little mini airport, sometimes you can get stuck over here because somebody's here either dropping off or picking up and doesn't have enough of something, but usually for the most part it is pretty quick. As long as these guys are not out to lunch or something, we usually get loaded pretty fast out here. Okay, on the way there, I haven't punched it in my GPS yet, but I will here shortly, and I'll show you guys where it's going. Show you guys the mileage here shortly. We'll find out together. Somewhere around 190-ish, I believe. But it says deliveries direct, so going non-stop. They need this stuff. Supposedly as long as I get it there by 10 p.m. local time, we'll be fine. Which I think maybe even past then. If they're out there camping, they'll be there, and somebody will be there to unload and accept it. So, not an issue at all. So I realized that I do not have a physical address, and I wasn't given one because it's a fire camp. basically they just, you know, pick a field somewhere, wherever they can, and they just, you know, camp out in a field usually. That's what wildfire fighters do in Washington State. I don't know if you have something different somewhere else, you might be dealing with something else, but here that's how things are. So got me some Longhorn for lunch. It's 3:44. It'll be lunch slash dinner, you know, one of those kind of lunches. And basically my ETA is 7 p.m. as of now. I do need to fill up one time, maybe, if I find a decent price on fuel somewhere, maybe here, because I think the further out that way I get, the worse it gets. From my experience, we'll see what the next couple. There's a Circle K here, and then a Chevron further down the road. We'll see how much it is over there, but that's what it's looking like. So I was just given a name of the town, the highway, and a mile marker. That's it. That's all I'm given. So to the town, it's 180 miles, but we don't know where that mile marker is. If it's, you know, freshly in town, if it's before town, if it's after town, we don't really know at all. So, but hey, it is what it is. I'm glad I can be contributing, you know, getting something out there to them quick. That way they can hopefully fight these fires quicker, faster, and hopefully luck is on their side and blessings. Kind of hard to see, but quick shout out to Andre B. Thank you for the load. If you're watching, brother, appreciate it. And here's some views along the way. I'm not wasting time anywhere before I get there, but when you're just driving by, you just can't not drive and not stop and show everybody what it's like out here. This is the Columbia River. This is Grand Coulee Dam. I've showed you guys the dam before. From down below, there's another route that goes that way and that way. This is a little quicker, so we're not going to waste time to go, you know, more of a scenic route. We're just going to keep on going. I'm going to lose cell service here for a long time and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Grand Coulee Dam from up above. Look at all this electricity. I believe, if I'm not wrong, last I read down there, and maybe you can correct me, maybe it's more now or maybe it's less, but I believe it was like 18 states that these people sell electricity to. So Grand Coulee Dam sells electricity to 18 different states from here, directly from here. Can you guys believe that? Can you believe the amount of electricity that goes through these power lines and keeps going somewhere? I have no idea what it is, but it's a lot. They write it on there. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you guys need to pause the video, do that, come back, write in the comments that you subscribed, and wait for a thank you very much from me. This is like rattlesnake country out here. We camp the Columbia River quite a bit, believe it or not, and I encounter a lot of rattlesnakes just even on the road. I don't try to climb these hills, you know, with my flip-flops on or anything like that, but I encounter a lot of rattlesnakes on the road, so I do my best to run them over. Let me know what you do with them when you see them on the road. And for the most part, it's not just to run them over. It's like run it over, stop, you know, look back, make sure nobody's back there, try to go again, try to do a burnout on them, make sure that the deal is done right. Here, no cell service for the most part for a long time, and then I should have cleaned my windshield. I apologize, guys. You gotta comment more about that if you want me to clean it more often. I just kind of, I know for the camera it looks bad, but when you're in, you know, in real life, you just kind of see past everything and don't really even notice it until it gets super bad. But the best way to clean them, and I've told you guys this already, is, you know, when you're stopping at a gas station or wherever you stop to clean, get it wet and then grab a bottle of Windex and spray Windex on it. Wait for, I don't know, 30 seconds. If you can wait a minute or so, wait a minute or two, and then, you know, use that squeegee and that whatever, the stick and the whatever's on there, whatever you call it. There's got to be a proper name for it. You guys can comment about that too. And it cleans it right off. Like, scrub it one more time and just squeegee away, and all this stuff just comes right off. That bug cleaning, what do you call it, windshield washer fluid, that does not compare. It's not even close. You want the bugs off your windshield, that's the best way. Get it wet real quick first, that way, you know, it starts the process. Spray Windex, wait a minute, wash it right off. You know, scrub it off with whatever you were going to scrub the windshield with. And that's it. Comes right off. Super easy, the best way. If you know a better way, you guys let me know. Told you guys before, when I come out this way, the Okanagan area, this is the fruits area. They grow all kinds of things here. Mostly cherries, apples. We got the best cherries in the country, actually, believe it or not. Like even Wenatchee area and all that, that's all cherry country. Same thing out here too. Lots of apples, pears. I mean, anything that grows on the trees, except for like oranges. Pomegranates don't grow here, and lemons really don't grow those. But all kinds of different apples. Here's a perfect example. Orchards on the left, right. I'm showing differently. And then all that, they stack them in those. Like right there, you can see, I don't know what this is, apricots? Maybe apricots on those trees. They look small and yellow, so I think apricots. So all kinds of fruits that grow on the trees, that's what this part of Washington out here grows. These are apples. We got 60 miles left, it looks like. 1 hour and 9 minutes. 7:22 is my ETA. Started off with a 7, but then I got food, and then I got whatchamacallit. Then I went to fill up. When I filled up, there was a lady asking for money for gas, so I filled her car up a little bit. When it comes to that, I never give them money. I just, you know, use my card and fill up their vehicle. Give him a little bit of gas. What's this doofus doing? Oh, he's getting off. He's getting all mad. Maybe he was yelling at me. Oh yeah, he collected himself a lot of cars. You could do a perfect 60 here, which is 65 without getting pulled over. And when there hasn't been anybody here, you know, sometimes I even do 70, but you can totally do 5 miles over in Washington State. Nobody's going to touch you for that. And look at that right here. It's fine and decent. Like as far as smoke goes, yeah, there's a little bit. But when you're looking that way where I'm going, there's an incredible amount of smoke over there. So I'm guessing, my guess is that's where the fires are at. That's where we're going. Somewhere up in there. You guys will see it all together with me when we get there. Definitely will. And I'm feeling like I want some apples or maybe peaches. So I don't know. I mean, what would you guys do? Would you just pull over, stop, walk, pick some and keep going? Or would you pull over, look for where somebody lives, ask them if you can get something or a little bit, and then get your, you know, get what you want to get and keep going? Comment for me, please. What are these guys going to do? Are they going to go bankrupt because you took an apple or two or a couple of peaches and kept going? Or is it not nice to do that and you would rather go searching for an owner? Comment. I want to know what you guys would do. Left 29 of this beautifulness. And I just got called not too long ago by the broker. I guess there's another few pieces for tomorrow that these guys need to get by, they need to receive it by 10 a.m. and the shipper, which is Southwest Airlines, opens at 5 a.m. so. And then I asked dispatch, hey, who's going on this? Because I thought there would be one more person here that could do it, which he cannot actually. He's going out of town for the weekend. So it's Mr. Me again tomorrow on the same exact load, but picking up at 5 a.m. and then delivers direct to the same guys. Apparently there's some 3 more pieces of something that's been forgotten that's being flown tonight. And we'll be there ready for pickup first thing in the morning. So we're waiting for that confirmation. It's a 100% a go at this point. So me, turn around. I don't know if there'll be time for no fishing out here or not, because I don't know. I'll be there at 7:19. Takes another hour to get down there. Maybe I will actually a little bit. Maybe I might have about an hour. We'll see. We'll see. There's not everywhere on the river is, because the river is actually, there's no rain out here. There's no snow. Everything's melted now, finally. So this river is like barely going. Usually it's, you know, fairly fast and full. So you got to find the right spot in the river. If there's a deeper spot, then maybe, but so far I've only really seen like one active area. Everything else has been, you know, shallow and fly fishing looking like, but I'm not a fly fisherman, not yet anyways. I've been here before, right down there. Definitely been there before. What is this, a bar and a bar and a gas station all in one? How about that? There's a motel area right here. I was looking for a delivery place one time. Well, I don't think this is the one actually. I think it's the next town over. Pretty fancy place, like a decent restaurant and everything. I was one time lost because my GPS said I was there, but I wasn't there. So it was by a nice little restaurant, nice little place, hotel, restaurant, all that stuff in one. But this is typical, you know, Wild West little towns. The little town of Twisp, Washington. Twisp. Well, they got a Napa here. I need a bulb. But I think they're closed already. Yeah, they are. Man, it's only 7 p.m. and they're already closed. What is this? Might have to come back to the Chevron. I believe it should be open, hopefully. I got 8.7 miles there. 12 minutes. Well, people want to cross. These must be Twispian locals. So we'll come back to the Chevron. Get a bulb out here. There's some people walking here. Maybe tourists or whatnot. Centralia. I don't know, whatever that means. Maybe they're asking where they're all from. Centralia, Washington, if that's where they're from. That's kind of close to Portland, south side. Southwest side of Washington. Fancy motel if you guys ever want to be in it. Oh, I delivered to this place right here. The carpet roll. In the beginning of summer. Yes, I did. Okay. I've been as far as this goes, but I don't know if I've ever... Maybe back in the day when we used to deliver mattresses for Northwest Bedding back then. Maybe back then I've been to Winthrop with my father, actually. But as far as me, myself, in the past 10 years, I can't remember being to Winthrop myself. Unless maybe I came from like Okanagan out back that way and around, but I don't know. Anyway, there was a big sign saying Highway 20, which is this highway, is closed like 46 miles ahead. I wonder if it's the fire. I wonder if that's why it's closed, but there's no other explanation or reason why else it would be closed. We shall see. 10 minutes away as of now. Here's the little town of Winthrop. 194. I'm looking for mile marker 192, 191. So it must be just on the outskirts of town here. We're just right about there. We'll see if it'll be on the left or on the right. A lot of times there will be like in the small towns, they'll be at the camp, at the fairgrounds. So we'll see if there's some kind of a fairgrounds or something out here. Should be coming up somewhere. The National Fish Hatchery on the left. Sun Mountain Lodge. Some trucks right there. No, that's just a hotel. Smoke jumper base to the right. It could be there. It could be going to the smoke jumpers. To the right, huh? Highway 20. Well, let's go to mile marker, whatever they said it was. And if not, then I'll go to that smoke jumper base. I got a contact I can call too to find out. But usually they're on the spot with the mile markers. State Park 3 miles ahead. They could be there too. You never know. Seriously. You never know. Oh yeah, I see a lot of traffic control. Look at all these cars over here. Little downtown area. Lots of tourists out here. This place is booming. Straight over. Jeez, I don't know which way. Let's go straight. Maybe I should call my contact here in a moment. I've arrived, but I didn't arrive. I don't think this is right. I think I should have went more that way. And I actually have been here to Winthrop before. I've actually delivered to some government place out here. Look at this. This is like in the Western movies from back in the day. You could totally shoot a Western movie here. Look at all this. Don't you guys think? We gotta find a place to turn around. This ain't right. I'm gonna tell my contact to send me a little pin of where they're at. But I am gonna make a quick attempt still to do it my way, to do it right without asking for help. My wife says I'm stubborn that way too. She always thinks, oh, you should have called, you should have checked, you should have done this, you should have done that. I don't know. To me, I like to, you know, do it myself. Hopefully without help. Yeah, out here people are doing a little bar hopping. Okay, I think I'm just gonna call my contact. Of course, my contact didn't answer. Maybe he'll call me back. But I think this is gonna be it right here. This is usually what happens and how it is. How do I get to you guys? Fire traffic. Here's all the fire people, and this is the fire camp, I believe. Okay. Entrance, is that it? Entrance that way. Let's go find somebody in charge. Incident base. Okay, here we are. We're here. And this is how life works out here. I guess if you're at camp, it ain't so bad. You just kind of chill out. You can go get food. You can go get, I don't know what they got here. Washing stations, shower stations, sort of things like that. We'll see if I can find my contact. What this logistics is. I don't know where logistics is. They got trucks, they got trailers. They said where the clutter of trees is. We'll go that way. I'll find out where this clutter. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll circle around and see where's what and find out where the logistics is. To my understanding, these guys are just getting set up out here, like seriously just getting set up. There's a few tents, but they're setting up. It's Highway 20 is closed because of the fire activity out there. So, yeah, they're the ones that are going to be doing the firefighting out there. Here's some of these guys probably coming back to camp. They're going so slow. Yep, okay. Yeah, if you just keep going further the other way, not this way, the other way, the Highway 20 west, that's where it's at. and it's closed 15 miles ahead. It's even closed now this way, unless you're a resident, it said, but 15 miles going more west, it's totally closed, 100%. So, yep, basically that's it. Now it's safe travels back for me home, and tomorrow at 5 a.m. I got to be right at the airport again and get this done and over with one more time, and hopefully this will help these guys do what they got to do and, you know, finish with this fire. God bless them, you know. This job ain't for everybody, I know that for a fact. So that tent was like an, you guys saw some of those brown tents, that's where it went, is in one of those brown tents. And I'm like, oh, you guys get the luxury of sleeping in an air-conditioned tent out here? Clean air and everything? And they're like, no, somebody does. So they were like, we were all a little bit laughing and all that. I'm gonna pull over right here, send my info to the broker, because I didn't want to take up space or whatever sitting over there. So I'm gonna send them off all the info, the name, the picture of the unloaded freight, all the goody stuff. That's the little town, is this. We just drove through the whole downtown and everything. I showed everything to you guys. So pretty small little town. I guess maybe it's popular for that whole Western theme. But besides that, I don't know what else you would do out here. A few campgrounds, RV parks, things like that are along the river in pretty much every one of these little towns that you come in here. But besides that, that's it, you know. I don't know. Like me and my kids, I think would just get bored here after one day. I'm not a bar person. Nah, my kids, you know, they like swimming, water sports, things like that. Which here, you can't swim in that river. Too shallow, so, you know, it's not for everybody, but hey, hopefully somebody's having their fun out here. Might as well. So from now, without any fill-ups, any kind of stops, any of that, my ETA home is 11:11 p.m. 183 miles from here. And I'm just like really maybe half a mile, maybe 1 mile away from the fire camp, which is right down there. Oh, Andre, you're calling me. Well, fam, thanks a lot for being with me. I appreciate it. Heading home. Looks like my ETA home is 11:16 as of now. Had a quick chit chat with the broker. Andre, hello again. I don't know exactly when this video will be out, but hey, if you ever want a link, I'll send you the link when it's out. Thank you for the business for today, and thank you for the business for tomorrow. We'll get it done as usual. It's gonna be dark here within about, what time is it now, 8? So by 9 o'clock it's gonna be dark. In an hour it's gonna be dark, and then another, you know, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours or whatever, driving around in the dark. One lane, and it's how it is throughout the whole trip. One lane, lots of deer activity, lots of, what do you call activity, you would call it? Wildlife. I mean, I just literally was looking down and saw 3 deer crossing the river. Mom, dad, and a baby. So that's kind of what you deal out here with. And I had to brake really hard earlier today because one was just sitting in the road and I didn't know which way it was going to go, left or right, or what was, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's got, I don't know what's going on in their brain, so you never know. But yeah, lots of deer activity, so I want to clear as much as I can out of at least this, because they come here to drink out of this river. This is their water source, and a lot of them are going to be coming down through the day when they were hiding out from the sun, hiding out from the other animals that could eat them. Most of their activities during the night when it's cooler and when there's cars driving, because you know why they say deer in the headlights look, you know, there's a reason for that. So here's like one of the campgrounds I was telling you guys about, pretty empty-ish. I mean, there's a couple $100,000 RVs in the front, and then the rest, some of it looks like maybe some people live here, and the rest are just kind of, you guys can see, some fifth wheels and whatnot. Never know. Maybe some of these are the fire people too. Some of the big chiefs. Never know. But besides that, heading home. See you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's, and we'll figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow, because it's gonna be an early. I was gonna go fishing today. I would have taken you guys either for a swim. I was thinking Chelan, maybe, you know, go and take a dip in there, go out of the way, go see that clean water. But today Chelan isn't happening, especially now that I have to wake up tomorrow. I'll be home around 11:30 and I have to get up at 4. So you guys can count on your hands how many hours of sleep I'll have, and back at it again tomorrow. So I thought I would, but unfortunately not. So it's okay. That's life, though. That's life, and this is how you make the money. Because if you're a sleepyhead and you want to sleep, well, you know, hopefully somebody can pay you for sleeping, because nobody pays me for sleeping. That's why you work as much as you can, and you sleep whenever you can in between work. God bless you guys. Take care. See each other next time on another one. What is this doing? I thought it was the police. 40. What is? How fast is this? 29. Man, it's long not 29. That thing is a lie. I was doing 25 already. It's a little backtracking. Who knows where? See you guys each other tomorrow. Next time on the next one, which is tomorrow morning. And it's supposedly per broker only 3 pieces now. Today was 17, and it took up, you know, a big space in the van. Tomorrow's only 3 pieces.